Hey guys, this is Dee Dee with Mommy is Making It Work, and today I am going to be frying up some tilapia fillets. If you are not familiar with tilapia, I'm going to show you the bag that I bought. I usually get a lot of the stuff from, a lot of my tilapia fillets from Walmart or either Aldi, but I got this from my local grocery store. And it's the Sea Best brand, but I'm not brand loyal when it comes to tilapia fillets. All of the kinds that I've tasted taste pretty good, and I actually picked up a 2-pound bag, but I'm only going to be making 2 today. So if you've never seen them, you can kind of, I think at Walmart they come in like a blue bag, but I got this from my local store, and they come sealed, vacuum sealed in plastic, and it's like that. So you know, they're all different sizes. And on the packaging, it says keep frozen, remove from film before thawing. But I actually don't do that. I actually put this inside of like a pan of cold water, and I thaw it inside of here. It's just, it works for me. I mean, but you can go ahead and follow directions. That's just what I do. So if you watch some of my videos, you know that I love Aldi. So most of these seasonings that I'm going to be using came from Aldi, and I believe most of them are 99¢. Not the black pepper though. So I have black pepper, some paprika, cayenne pepper, which this is, I don't believe this came from Aldi. I got some corn oil, Aldi, and onion powder, and I have some seasoned salt. And I'm going to be frying up only 2 tilapia fillets tonight, and we're going to have fries with this. But this piece of fish here, now we had a barbecue last week, and my brother, he only eats fish, so he brought these fillets over, and I believe it's halibut. I don't know, but if you all are familiar with this fish, it's white fish, just leave a comment below letting me know what it is, because I believe it's halibut, and I tried to text him but he didn't respond yet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook these 2 pieces of tilapia first, and then I'm going to go ahead and fry these in the next you know, pan. After these come out, I'll put these in. And I'm saying these because I'm going to take this huge fillet, and it's big, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half. And just, you know, I'm trying to ration this stuff out because I don't want to go back in the freezer and unthaw some more fish. So I'm just going to use what I have. And also, in this bowl here, when I fry fish, I like to use a combination of cornmeal and flour, because I feel like when I fry my fish with just meal alone, it's just a little bit too gritty for me. So this is yellow cornmeal, and this is white self-rising flour. And yeah, so I'll just stir this up and season it just a little bit, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And that's my little skillet back there. And before I get started, I'm going to give you guys a tip. If you're a parent or whatever, and you're cooking in a house with small children, as you can see, I'm getting ready to cook on my back eye because I have a small child. She's 4, and I leave my handle in, so so they won't pull. And most people cook like this, and they have the little handle out. And if you notice, like, a little one can walk by and just pull that down. But if you absolutely must cook on the front eye, just kind of turn your handle in, so that way your children won't walk by and bump it, or you won't bump it, or just pull it down, because that can be pretty dangerous when you're frying. But in my case right now, I always fry on my back eye, and I keep my handle in. So yeah. And also, when I'm frying fish, I put on a pot of lemons, some sliced lemons, and I throw that in the pot with a little bit of baking soda to kind of suck up some of that odor. So I'll be right back with, and I'll be showing you guys how to season this fish. Okay, I am back. I'm going to go ahead and start seasoning the fish. Now, these 2 up top, that's the tilapia. And these two at the bottom, I believe that's what the halibut is. I've cut that in half. And it's getting dark outside, so I'm gonna hurry up because I'm running out of light. So I'm gonna start with my seasoning salt. And as far as my seasoning salt, I'm only gonna put this on one side of my fish because I don't want it really salty. So and I don't measure, I eyeball everything. Right now I have my grease warming. Make sure that grease is good and hot, and be careful when putting that putting that fish down in that grease. So I'm gonna go ahead and season with my seasoning salt, and I'm just eyeballing. And you season your own food to taste, because what I like may not be exactly what you like. Okay, so, and that's my seasoning salt. All right, so I got my seasoning salt on. I'm gonna grab my onion powder. It's kind of difficult to do this and record with my phone with my other hand, but I'm gonna make it work. Got my onion powder on there, and I only put this on one side also. I don't want it just too overpowering. I got my paprika, and I'm going down with that. I know somebody out there may think like, oh, she's heavy on that paprika, but I just love that flavor of the paprika. And I have my black pepper. So, got that. And I have my cayenne pepper. Okay? And so, just going to sprinkle just a tad bit on a couple of pieces of fish. Just a little bit. Barely can taste it. So, let's flip these over. And on my opposite side, and this is just my taste. You can do whatever you want. So, I'm only going to put my paprika on this side. That's all I'm going to do. Okay. Now, at this point, I have an egg, one egg, here in a little small bowl. I'm going to stir that up. Now, this gives that fish, it makes it really golden and crispy if you put like an egg on there. So I'm done seasoning, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour this egg in the pan. And we're going to roll that fish inside that egg. I want to make sure I'm not in my own way there. And if you're allergic to egg, you can just leave this step out. It's not, you know, mandatory, but I mean, it makes the fish really crispy and golden. So, and I like that look, and I definitely like the crispy flavor, so I use it. All right, I'm going to get my hands cleaned up, and then I will show you what we do next. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I'm back. So before I get started with showing you guys how to get this fish and stuff ready to go in the grease, I want to come over here and show you this. These are actually frozen fries, which I'm gonna bake them. Have those going in the oven. I had my oven preheating at 350 for a little while now, maybe about 30 minutes, and I've seasoned these fries. But again, this is Aldi seasoning. And I'm using steak seasoning on these fries. And please don't sleep on this. It's not just for steaks and chicken and burgers. You can actually put it on your fries. And it's really good. So I'm going to toss these in the oven. But real quick. So let me just throw that in there. And then we're going to get this fish together. So I got that in the oven. Got the grease getting good and hot. Okay, so over here, now this is a half a cup of meal, yellow meal, half a cup of white self-rising flour. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to season it just very lightly with this onion powder. Season it. I really need to invest in a camera. And I'm going to stir this up. Stir it up. I'm going to stir it up. Get it. Okay, baby. Nice and incorporated. There we go. I'm watching you, Mommy. Okay, baby. It's my ladybug. Gotta teach her how to cook too. Right, so I think that's good and evenly mixed. It's not coming off good on my camera, but I have to do what I have to do. Let me get these tongs. I could not find my small tongs, so I got these huge grilling tongs. And this is these two pieces up top is my tilapia. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna set that off in that mixture. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on top. And I'm gonna press this down so the back end is getting a lot of that. So I'm covering this completely. Now some people may go ahead and put this inside of a bag, which that's fine, but you know, hey, I didn't have that available tonight, so I'm flipping it over. This is what I have. Hold on, y'all, let me see what my baby needs. Okay, so I got that tilapia fillet nice and covered with that yellow meal and flour mixture, and I'm gonna go ahead with my tongs and pick this up. Now y'all be careful with this grease, and I'm gonna show you something. When you put any kind of meat in a skillet, when you're frying, what you're going to do is put the meat, or fish in my case, in a direction where you want the grease to pop. So obviously I don't want the grease to pop towards me. So I'm going to lay it down in the skillet and face the meat towards the back of my stove. And the grease is going to pop that way when it pops. So I'm going to pick up my other piece of tilapia. Like I said, I'm going to cook the two pieces of tilapia together. And then I'll cook those two. Ooh, that egg is coming over in there. Hold on, let me get that. Okay, I had to get that egg. It was just running a little too much for me. This is my other tilapia fillet. I got that over there in the skillet, frying good. And I'm going to pat this one down and put this on the opposite side of it. Fry these two together, and then I have never just fried what I believe to be halibut. And I believe it's a delicate fish. I don't believe you're supposed to fry it, but I am. So I don't want it in the skillet with my tilapia. I don't know. So that's that egg that's gotten caught on my fork. Pat that and cover that again. Pick this up, good and coated, and we're gonna lay it down. I got this, and it's smelling good already. I got my eye on medium high. I almost forgot to say that. Medium high, and look at it. It's frying really good. It's frying good. Smells so good. So I probably leave this. I probably do maybe 4 minutes on each side, 3 to 4 minutes on each side, depending on the size of your tilapia fillets. When I will come back and show you guys when I turn it over. Got my fries in the oven. Got my tilapia frying. And I'll just come back and show you guys when I flip it over how that egg makes it so golden and delicious, okay? All right. Okay, guys, so I just turned the fish over. It cooks for about 4 minutes on the other side, and look at that. That's what I meant about that that golden coating. It looks so nice. And don't forget about that little tip. I got my little lemons over here boiling to throw off a really pleasant scent instead of the fish odor. Some people throw rosemary in there, cinnamon, whatever, but I just do just plain lemons and water over here. So that's my fish, and when I come back I will have the finished product. Okay, guys, this is the finished result of the fish and fries. You see that seasoning on those fries? I know this is a beige plate, meaning I don't have any food with color on it, but you know, it is fish and fry night, and that's what it's gonna be. But this is a tilapia, and I kind of wanted to break that apart there and show you how pretty that fish is. And I like mine fried kind of hard, so that's the reason for the darkness, but you can keep it in there. You know, I did 4 minutes on each side. Maybe you can do 3, but look how beautiful and flaky and white that is. That's good fish. And look at the